Well, we kind of knew this was going to happen. I mean, it was definitely to be expected, but Rockstar are trying their hardest to allow us to not make money in the casino. What they did today was actually kick you from online if you start winning. That's how crazy it's gotten. I don't know if this is like a temporary sort of thing or if this is the only way they can figure out how to combat people trying to make money from the inside track racing. But it's crazy. And I just want to sort of explain, I guess, what's going on, what happens exactly, and maybe how you can sort of get around this and still make money on the inside track. Now, if you were smart, then you've been paying attention to the videos I've put out over the last couple of weeks, and you've made a lot of money. I know people who have made like $50+ million, purchased everything they wanted, and they're kind of good for the time being. And if you were smart, that's what you would have done. Now, if you haven't done any of that and you're still kind of needing money, well, good thing for you, I'm doing another shark card giveaway over on my Twitter. So if you guys want a chance to win $8 million, the link to that shark card giveaway is in the description below. But also, if you hadn't saved up a bunch of money by doing the inside track betting, well, then the casino at this point is not the greatest way to make money. It's actually really not that good of a way to make money. Now, you can still make money, and I'll show that after we explain what's going on, but it's not as profitable. And the way it's going, I don't think it's ever going to be as profitable because Rockstar, they don't want us making money. So, what actually happens? This was reported earlier this morning, and it seemed to be only on PC. However, there are a few PS4 people that reported this was happening to them. So I think this is kind of a platform-wide sort of thing. This isn't just a specific platform. And what ends up happening, if you win legit on the inside track, or if you win illegitimately, however you win, if you win enough times, you will actually get kicked off the game. So what you're seeing is me doing the betting process, right? Winning with the number one horse. I am doing the glitch to only bet like $200 while getting the maximum amount. And obviously that's like the issue. Rockstar don't want people doing that. They want you to spend the full amount. And for whatever reason, they haven't figured out a way to patch that exactly. So that's why they're doing all this other stuff. But on this, the third win, we won the first time, the second time, and then the third time we won. Coincidentally, it was all in a row, which is like never happened for me, but we won every single race. And on the third win, guess what it says? There has been an error joining a session. Please return to GTA 5. But I wasn't joining a session. So that's what's happening. Basically, if you win, it seems like 3 times in a short period, the game literally kicks you out of online. It literally kicks you back into single player. I'll load into single player here, and like obviously from there I can go back into online. So it's not like crazy bad, but it's like, dang, dude, Rockstar, they don't want us making that money. So that's what's happening. Now, we don't know what the limit is. We don't know if it's like 3 wins in a 5-minute period or a 10-minute period. Like, we don't know how long the period is before the game's like, oh, he's making too much money, kick him out. And I don't know if we'll ever really know that, but do just know that if you start winning a lot on the inside track, even if it's completely legitimate, you will get kicked to single player. Now, this is different from the soft bans that we saw about last week. People were receiving bans from the casino where they literally could not bet. The game just would not let them bet. And that extended for about like a week or so. But it seems like people have gotten around those because you would only get soft banned if you backed out of the machine and then went back in quickly to get new odds. And because Rockstar patched that, people aren't doing that anymore. So no one's getting those soft casino bans. So I guess this is the next step. It's just kicking people out of online. And like I said, if you're doing this completely legit and you just happen to win 3 times in a row, I've seen reports of people getting kicked out of online as well. So I don't think it just applies to people that are using the glitch. I mean, if you guys have any other evidence or stories about this, then please let us know in the comment section so we can get a fuller picture. But it's just crazy. Now, the way you can still use the glitch, because the glitch isn't patched. Obviously, if you just win now, you're going to get kicked. So it's going to be very, very annoying to continue it. Plus, it's not really easy to AFK, but I wouldn't really do that anyway. Since you get kicked back into single player, then if your last location, or if your spawn location is set to last location, or even the casino, I guess, you can just go back into online and go back into the casino and start betting again. Although when you do this, I would highly recommend not actually choosing the number 1 or the number 2 or even the number 3 horse. And the reason is because obviously those have better chances to win. And if the game's going to punish you for winning, well then if you do end up winning, you might want to make sure you get the most amount possible. So if you do the number 1 or the number 2 horse, you know, the maximum amount you might win is like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. But if you do that like a couple of times in a row, it's going to kick you back into a single player. Then you go all the way back into online. It's just this process where if you start betting on the number 6, the number 5, the number 4 horses, the horses that only win every now and then, those will start netting you like $150,000, $200,000, $250,000, $300 something thousand for winning. Now, yeah, the downside is you're going to be spending more time waiting for that win, but you do win and you get more money for it. And if the game's going to kick you after winning, then it's something you may want to play around with if you still are looking to make money. You might actually get away with the number 3 horse. You're not going to be making as much money per win. However, if that limit, like let's say the limit resets after like 10 minutes, well, the number 3 horse doesn't win every like 4 minutes or every 5 minutes. So you might only get 2 wins in a 10-minute period, if that. So it could be something, again, you guys can probably mess around, play with it, and post your results in the comment section. But yeah, Rockstar have gone crazy. I mean, I understand why, obviously, they're doing this. They don't want people making... I mean, it definitely should not be possible to bet the minimum while winning the maximum. And I guess there's just not an easy way to fix that. So that's why they're resorting to this new method of just kicking you out of online. It's kind of funny, but it's one of those things. I think in a perfect world, if you couldn't bet the minimum while getting the maximum, then this wouldn't be an issue because you'd still be losing you'd make money, but you'd be losing also a lot of money if you had to bet the maximum every single time. Maybe one day we'll get to that point, but until then, this is where we're at. Rockstar kicking you out of online for winning too much. One thing I kind of didn't mention, but it was sort of implied, I guess. When you do win, you still get to keep that money. So that's why it is still somewhat profitable if you bet on either like the number 5 horse, the number 4 horse, or I guess the number 3 horse, if the math sort of works out. But you get the money on all 3 of the wins. So despite you getting kicked from the lobby or, you know, from online, you still do retain the money. So it is good in that aspect. I guess Rockstar, they're not going crazy yet where they kick you and then you don't even get the money. It's also going to be an interesting thing in like maybe a week or so to see if any of this stuff results in bans. Now, Rockstar clearly have known about these ways of making money for the last 2.5 weeks, and they've not banned anyone from GTA Online. They only did the soft ban from the casino. So it will be interesting to see what happens in the future if they want to take this a step further and just fully ban people from the game. But what's next? Who knows? If anything ever does happen, or if there's an update to the situation, I will be sure to let you guys know. So if you're new around here, you're not subscribed, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss that video. But thank you all for watching. It's going to do it for this video. Again, go check out the shark card giveaway in the description if you want a chance to win $8 million completely legit. But thank you all, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.